Hello there everybody, how are we all doing on this fantastic Wednesday? I hope that you've been having a good week and that you're ready for some more Factorio. As always, you've been listening to the inimitable Carl Casey over at Whitebed Audio. You should definitely have checked them out by now if you haven't. Their music is all DMCA free and awesome. What more could you ask for, really? Alright, so I'm going to pause that though because we are continuing with Factorio, and I want to start off with the note that I left myself last week. Hey, next week, Polar. Good luck. Lol. Alright. I actually remember none of this. I remember we played like 5 minutes on Thursday when we were waiting for Ryan. But outside of that, no idea what we're doing. Okay, that's a lot of things. Hold on, can I do this? Can I look at the map while paused? God, it's a shame, really. Alright, so we have blue science. We have construction robots. Okay, okay, so we have construction robotics, so that's good. What else? No, like, we have other things. I wish I could remember what they are. Okay. We've unlocked some stuff. We also have a lot of biters to deal with, but we'll deal with that later. The pollution is getting out of hand, though, especially down here, and I'm a little worried about it. Maybe that's what we should do right now. Maybe we should just get... Do we have anything better than just normal turrets? Flying robot frame. Okay, so we're going to have to automate that before we can actually build the robots. Hold on. Distractor, defender, destroyer. I like the sound of that. Where's construction drone? Personal roboport. Energy shield. We probably should build an energy shield. Let's be real. We should have one of those already. Yeah, exoskeleton. Can I build that? Modular armor. It has an equipment grid which is 5x5. Okay, so we do want that then. I assume it's worse than the heavy armor? Acid explosion... Acid... No, it's better. It's actually just better. It even gives us an inventory bonus. Probably should have built this a while ago. Anyway, we're building it now. Defender capsule... Landmine. Okay. We're getting pretty real with it then, huh? Ah, here we go. We got there. Alright, construction robot. It needs flying frame and circuits. Okay, so... Storage chest. Long-term storage for the logistics network? It's not already piped in? Oh no. Alright, well I guess let's get my roboport going and then let's make them faster. Trains can slow down faster though and let them stay at high speeds for longer. Not a terrible idea. Cargo size. Ooh, inserter bonus. Put that up front. Let's get that going right away. Okay. Actually, lab research speed. That makes the most sense. Alright. Okay. So we have a few things we need to automate. We need to automate batteries, which means sulfuric acid, which means we need to go do more oil stuff. Which we need to do anyway because we have the heavy oil, right? So it's basic oil, where you take 100 crude oil and turn it into 45 petroleum. That's pretty rough. Then there's advanced oil processing, where you take 50 water and 100 crude oil, and you get 25 heavy oil, 45 light oil, and 55 petroleum. And then you can crack heavy oil into light. If you want, you can take light into petroleum. So you can, if you want, you can just turn all of this into petroleum. There's something to be said from that, because then you can just have solid fuel. Sulfur is petroleum anyway. What is light and heavy oil used for? Heavy oil is used for lubricant. Okay. Do I dare click on it in here? Light oil is used in flamethrowers. But that is it. Oh, and rocket fuel. Okay, so I mean it has a purpose. Heavy oil is used in lubricant, which is used for... Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. You're telling me the unreasonably fast belts use lubricant? So we're storing all of the heavy oil is what I'm being told. That's what I'm hearing loud and clear. We'll take the light oil and crack it into petroleum, because frankly, who cares about this, right? Who cares about... I mean, I'll just make another processing plant when we get to rocket fuel eventually. So I think that makes sense. So heavy oil plan. Let's plan it out a bit. Let's plan it out a bit. We've got all this space up here. Let's use some of it. So heavy oil plant. What do we want to do? I think we want basically something very similar to this, right? Like we have... Oh wait, hold on. I want it to be shift clicking that. So we have... Let's put it on the same row as well. We have this, and we have this. Alright. This is our input. We're also going to want our outputs, which are going to be numerous because, you know, the aforementioned excessive amounts of, or excessive types of oil. So give me these grenades. I have some frustrations to get out. There we go. Awesome. Okay. But wait, hold on. I'm really good. Okay, so we have that. Shit. I probably just lost who knows how much petroleum, but I guess it's fine. Alright, so here's our input. I think we still want to continue it like this, where we have the input here. So this would be doing advanced oil processing. So it would need water as well as oil. Got it. So in that case, this isn't going to work. We're going to need something. Whoops. How did I grab the power pole and not the massive structure right next to it? So this is going to be different then. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we do something similar to this, but also completely different. Let's do... I still like the idea of it being completely pressed up against this. Maybe... up here. Maybe like that. Because then what we can do... give me the pipes. Then what we can do is we can be like, hey, we have our oil pipe, we have our water pipe, like just way back here. And we can say, look, we have our down and our up for water, we have our down and our up for oil, right? I think this makes sense and looks good. It does mean it's going to take up a lot of space, but I guess that's probably fine. And then as far as output goes, we're going to need a lot of storage here, right? Just trying to think how we can organize this. Because I like this. I like this little kind of compact zoning. And I want to try to keep something similar to this with the new build. So... is there a way to turn ghost mode on permanently so I don't lose my little finger holding shift? Just trying to think. Because we're going to have, ultimately, 3 outputs, right? Also, can I pin a recipe? Show me this, show me this. Search control. Can I click out? No, I cannot. Okay. So we have 2 inputs. We have our water, we have our crude oil. And then we have 3 outputs. We have heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum. Heavy oil we want to store, or we could just turn it into lubricant, right? And then store? That's probably the ideal situation. Because, I mean, heavy oil, we can either crack it into light or turn it into lubricant. We're not going to be keeping it around as heavy oil. So, yeah, we'll send it off to be cracked into lubricant. Which is actually a 1-to-1, so I guess it doesn't really change anything. But either way, we're going to have 3 outputs. We're going to have heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum. So 3 outputs means we can have like one. Oops, this is meant to be imaginary. We can have one like this, right? Because then that allows us to have our down pipes, and then we can have 2 and then 3. And what this means is that it's going to be one-sided, but this means that we can have our tanks like this. Ooh, this doesn't quite work. Do we want tanks? If we do, how do we want them, right? So like if I was to do like this right here. This is a double. This could be a double. Oh, actually, hold on. We're ghosting. Sorry, I forgot. So then we could do this one. Oh, it does connect. Oh no! I thought it was going to be so good. Crap. A little too space efficient, I guess. Actually, I guess even if it doesn't connect here, it would connect here. So what we could do is this. Like this. Actually, this kind of works, because then we would do that. But that connects as well? How? So for this one, I would just do this then, right? Nope, that connects as well. So I'd have to do this. Then that. Just trying to think of a way to make sure we have like some buffer, right? Just a buffer built in is what I'm trying to achieve here. Because what this means, right, is we basically would then have like this, and then we could do the exact same thing over here, right? With our input. I'd also probably want like a water buffer as well at some point over here. I could even put it right. Again, I'm not ghosting, and I should be. I could even put it right here. So then we'd have water, we'd have oil, and everything's good. The 3 inputs really do cause me a lot of pain. Because really what I would want is I'd want all of this to be like right in line here. But I don't think there's any way to achieve that, is there? No, because then it either connects here or it connects there. If I move it up 1, then obviously we're just not fixing the problem at all. The other thing I could do, right, is I could be a little more space efficient on the pipes and a little more space efficient on the tanks. Because what we could do is, I mean, this is how wide a tank is, right? So we could have a tank here, and a tank there. Like this. And then what we would have is... Actually, we can move this down too. Because this we'd still want in the same place, I believe. So we still want this to start here. Like so. invert it, and there we go. Okay, so then we would want this guy right here, and this guy right here. Now, does this connect? So this connects here. I think what we would do is we would do it left to right, just because I feel like that visibly makes sense. It does connect. Okay, so this I think is a good situation then. Because what we have is all of our outputs map to a different pipeline, which is exactly what we need. None of these connect. This is all in line, so if I wanted to replicate this, if I wanted to just take this, flip it, and have it go this way, I could do that. So I could have kind of like a central tanker kind of situation. And what's nice about this too is I could replicate this. So if I'm like, hey, I need more of a buffer, I can just come down here and be like, okay, every 4... can I do this? I can. Every 4, I'm just going to add another tanker line and, you know, provide a buffer. Like that. And then we just come back in here and we just keep going like nothing happened. I like it. Alright, so this is good. This is good. I like it. How does one delete things behind trees? Oh, I know how. There we go, I fixed it. Hold on. There's a reason I have these right next to the grenades. Alright, it's like nothing happened. Okay, so I like this setup a lot. It gives us 2 inputs, it gives us 2 separated inputs, 2, you know, different pipelines for inputs. 1 oil, or 1 crude oil, 1 water. And then it gives us our 3 outputs, our petroleum, our light oil, and our heavy oil. And then those can just go wherever the hell they please. I think this is good. I think this is good. So, it's not quite as cool as this. Like, I love how compact this is. But I don't know, I feel like this is also pretty neat. The only thing is power, obviously. So we will have to space these out by 1. Just so they all get power, but that's fine. That's fine. We can do that. We have the technology. So let's just keep this imaginary pipeline going. Where is the water going to come from? From the left. We have our water pipeline, so we can actually just branch off of that. Sorry, we can branch off of that right now. I swear I'm going to start using the long-distance big electric poles in my base pretty soon. It's going to happen. I'm going to do it. I will. In fact, I'm literally going to do it right now. Perfect. And then we can do this. And then this. Oh, so close. Let's do a double then, like this. And then here we go. Alright. There we go. Okay, I think this works for now. Except that none of this is powered. Hold on. I can fix it. I can fix it. Oh, because there's no pole to connect to, right? Oh, well, I can just do this then. That's probably the worst place I could have put that. Like, literally here is better. There we go. Out of the way of the pipeline. Okay. So this will be our heavy oil refinery situation. I think we should get all of this ghosted out and then save it as a blueprint. Is there a reason the it changes to whichever orientation I'm not using. Like if I'm placing them this way, it swaps this way. If I'm placing them south, it faces north. Like, it's weird. Anyway, we want our inputs to match. Let's make sure we get that. Like this. Actually, let's also take a look at the recipe, because we kind of just said, hey, 4, that's a good amount, right? But like, what is the amount we need? So if I'm looking at crude oil, I'm looking at advanced oil processing. I'm sipping coffee. What is it we need? So we're getting 100 crude oil a second. Sorry, 20 crude oil a second, 10 water a second. So 2 to 1. Out of that, we're getting 55, 45, and 25. Okay. I guess there's no real, like, meaning to any of this. I don't think. We have 6 here, we have 4 here, but we can duplicate it southwards. In fact, we should probably work on that. So the cliff explosives don't damage rocks, right? Like, this says it does, yeah, 35 damage. This just destroys cliffs, and you can't throw explosives. How do you get rid of rocks? Do I just have to stare at them angrily? I guess maybe that's what I have to do. Uh-oh. Hold on. Why has the blue stopped? What are we missing? We're missing red? We are missing red because I disconnected the copper like 12 years ago. Okay. Good to know. I'm glad I'm glad we figured that out. Let's reconnect the copper. Yeah. Yeah. Let's yeah. All right, how are we getting this out of here? How are we doing this, everybody? What is the plan? There isn't one. All right, good. Good talk. Let's go this way. This is too close. Put all this copper in my pocket and make me wish for death. Alright, one more. Now we can go this way. Give me my belts. Okay. I could just go straight north here, and I think I actually will. I think I'm gonna do it. I don't think there's anything that can be done to really prevent me from doing this. So I'm just gonna do it. Alright, bring that copper. Also, wait, nope. Okay, what is going on here? Fantastic. Am I below a stack? I am. Alright, good. Everything is great. That is not a giant broken boulder, that's my car. Alright, good to know. So I think once we get copper, already a little copper's going, and that's making circuits, which is going to come down here, and then we'll make red circuits, and then that's going to come up here, and then that's going to come in there, and then we'll make... Okay, good. Great. I thought the engines had stalled, pun intended, but they haven't, and so I'm happy. There are 2 engines randomly on the floor, though, so I guess I'll take them. Finders keepers. He said, having picked up his own engines that he dropped. Alright, so... 4! 4 is a good number, yeah, we decided that. We realized 4 is in fact a great number. No notes to be had. Alright, so this is... Alright, give me a conveyor belt. This is 2. So 1, 2. So literally right here. Like there. Does that seem right? Probably? Hold on, I can check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. 4 is an okay number. I like zeros personally. It depends, you know. Like if it's like a 1 followed by many zeros, then I'm a big fan. How are you, by the way, Laguna? Hope you're doing well. Oh wait, no, this is incorrect and bad. Like this, and then like this, then like this. There we go. Fantastic. My only regret is that I can't have all of these output up here. I could just, you know, continue it. You are, that is all. Fair enough. Short, concise, and to the point. I like it. I don't know what happened to these turrets. I assume I, like, crashed into them at some point. They appear to be fine, except for the lack of bullet. This literally has 1 piece of ammo in it left. Alright. Perfect timing, as always. Alright, we're ghosting right now. We're not serious about this. This is merely an experimente. Alright, so do we want to mirror this? I think we do. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Well, no, it does. It does matter. Because that means we would then have to do this, which can't fit. So we have to do it like this. And I think that works, honestly. That's great, and I like it. Like this, like this, like that. When was the last time I was attacked by the bugs? I'm going to be honest, it's been a while. They are mustering. They're mustering their forces kind of everywhere. We have what can only be described as a professional StarCraft player level of bases over here. These guys scare me a lot because like there's these 3 guns and I'm pretty sure they don't even have any bullets. Next to, you know, like Rhythm Twine Crude Industries and Masakai's 72 tons of iron. So this scares me a bit. I want drones before I set up guns here, but I don't think that's going to happen. There's like just a lot of like small things nearby. This is a lot pretty close to me. I don't know what that is. It's just a small biter. It's fine. Yeah, so you know, there's something on the horizon, I think is what I'm trying to say. How do I stop it from rotating when I place it? Like, why does it rotate 180 degrees whenever I place it? It's not the end of the world, but it is annoying. It could be the end of the world, frankly. Like, there's a chance. All right. Well, I won't be doing that then. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Because here's the thing: if the bugs do come, oh, you can rapid fire grenades? Oh, that's bad news for everybody. Well, I'm out of gun for my rocket launcher, so let's go get some more gun. Explosives? You're missing coal. Oh, you actually went through all that coal? Well, that's, I guess I'll give you more. I have a lot. I have a lot of, like, excess random fucking coal everywhere. I think you're allowed to have some. Like this, I'm pretty sure is... Yeah, there's just coal in here. I don't want this. I don't need this. Ooh, I like that. Like that speed boost. So... coal. No. Wrong. Coal. And like this. Coal. put it in there just to make sure it's actually... Oh, target full. All right, good. So you joined me while I was setting up our heavy oil industries. Because heavy oil has 2 inputs, crude oil and water, and 3 outputs, petroleum, light, and heavy oil. And so I'm just trying to come up with like a nice array, if you will, that I can just save and then reuse ad infinitum. And I like this. I think it looks good. I feel like it's too close. Is it too close? It can't be, right? It must be. It must be 1 too close. 1, 2. There it is. 1, 2. Okay, it is 3 away. All right. It's actually too close, so it's fine. What I will do is this. Because I want it to match on either side, because it makes planning easier. I don't know if it necessarily actually matters, but... Oops, I placed a real one. I want a real one. I want the idea of one. And then what we can actually do, because it's so much easier, is literally this. And then I should just be able to shift, click, like that. Okay, that's so much easier. I should even... I don't know if this is going to work, but you know what? You don't learn until you fail. So, at least I don't. So, yeah, that doesn't rotate the way I wanted it to. Is there a way to flip it? F. No. Alright, this doesn't work. Well, it kind of does, though, because what we can do... I don't want a real functioning factory. I just want a really nice one to look at, you know? That's all I'm asking for Christmas. You know, just give me these. And I should just be able to rotate them like this, right? Yeah, it's literally those, but upside down. Perfect. And then I want this. Wait, no. Do I not want... Just want this? No, I do want this. Like this? Is that right? Am I better than everyone? Yeah, okay, it seems to be right. We remove the first one of each. We go boom like this. We are really bad at drawing with a mouse. But I will never buy a one of those writing pads because I'm not good enough at drawing to justify it. Alright, perfect. Couldn't I... It's silly, but couldn't I just do this? And then just go line it up, and then go boom? I can. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Perfect. Yes, flawless. Flawless. This is great. This Control-C shit is nice. I can see why we put it in every program on the computer. Like, it's good. It's enjoyable. Alright, there we go. We can get rid of that now. There it is! Now we just need power. This is just not connected, huh? It isn't. Alright, good. I'm glad that we figured that out together. Alright, it's connected now. So now we just need power. And power's fairly simple. You just go... 1. I think 1 in the center, and then 1 here. Right? How far can it go? Dead center. Okay, we'll do that then. Because I feel like this might be more useful in, like, later designs. I don't know how many designs we're going to really have. But... And then... kind of right there, I guess. There's our entry point. Looks good. Looks like I almost know what I'm doing, actually. Alright, and then we're going to... How do I save it? I come into here and I go like this. How do I edit a blueprint? Right click to open. Ah, okay. Heavy, no. Advanced oil Processor. Advanced oil processing. Back. Save. Okay, advanced oil processing. I can actually just change the icon as well, right? I can change it to literally this and just get rid of these. Where's the processing plant? Advanced oil refining, actually, is what I should probably say. Because it's actually a refining plant, not a processor. Here it is, oil refinery. Building. There we go. Perfect. Save. Advanced oil refining. Overly complex. Overly complex. It's stone furnace. Oil. It's oil. Alright. Perfect. I like it. Alright, so now we can just build this later, because I don't want to. I guess I can. I just don't want. I don't want to. There's always something in the way. Alright, I guess that's why I did that. That's fine. And then, like this. Yep. That works. And then as far as oil. Where are we getting the oil from? I think from... Well, I mean, straight up right here would be fine. Awesome. I'm pretty pleased with this. I mean, it's not functioning at all, but... It's there. Look at it. This is running now. I think maybe literally just because I moved the oil ever so slightly. I guess I will build the power poles, you know? I will grant you that leniency, I suppose. Just get this part ready. There we go. Put that there for now. Alright, perfect. Actually, we don't even need any of these now. We can just grab all of that. Do that. Okay. Radar's back up. So... and I feel like that looks pretty good. I mean, I almost want to... Hold on, let's just move this. I almost want the water to come in, like, here, you know? Wow, really? Like that. Perfect. These will fill up very quickly. And we can always add another pump as well. I'm pretty sure this pump is literally just for... Oh, it's for the crude oil, for the explosives as well, but yeah, it's literally just this. I want to build more rockets. Rockets need iron plates and explosives. I could genuinely actually automate that, but just build some for now. Okay. Here's the good thing about this design too, is that we can have the crude oil be the first one. Can we choose what comes out in... You could put this on a... What? Oh, well now I just need to... Now I need to redo it all. Ah, that's fine. Can you choose which one comes out of which, or is it... Oh, it isn't. I can swap it though. Okay, I can. Yeah, I think I want petroleum to come out of the first one. So let's get these set up. Petroleum out of the first down here makes sense, but I want to swap those. Because that way we can have our petroleum tanks be these guys, connect here, and then just feed right into this output. Like, we don't have to save that in the blueprint, but I would like to do that. I guess we'll save this again. Perfect. Nice. Okay, it just updates it like that. That's pretty neat. I didn't want to... How do I remove a blueprint from my inventory? Control Shift left click to super force build. It places terrain automatically and colliding entities are marked for destruction. How do I get it out of my inventory though? Oh god. Nope. 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 Bad. Nope. Stop. Nope. There we go. Now I have these in my inventory and I don't know what to do with them ever. Marks items for saves, plans, stores, marks out for import string? Undo? What? That's ridiculous. Okay, I mean I love it, but it's ridiculous. I don't know how to get this out of my inventory. I can right click and destroy, but I don't want to. Because I don't want to lose it here. Wait, this is the library. So if I right click this one, it's different from... Wait, which one even is this? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, it actually is different from this one. I've updated this one. So if I come in here, and I right click and I destroy, it's still in here. If I right click and I destroy, it's in here but its name is changed. And now I have a blueprint space in my... Only a blueprint can be inserted into this slot. Alright, I fixed it. Done. Advanced ore. Alright, so we have that. Life is good. We need a couple more oil refineries, we need more bricks. Story of my life. I think I have bricks down here. How are we doing on this? 90,000. Alright, so we set that up like at exactly the right time. The extra oil, or extra iron. So that was wise. Surprisingly wise of me. Oh, modular armor. Please equip that. And then I can drop this into here and never look at it again. Isn't that great? Stone brick. I feel like stone brick is one of those things I never want in my inventory. And then when I want it, I want 200 of it. And then I never want it again. Alright, so a couple of oil refineries. What else do we want? Well, it's a really good question. I actually don't know. Robot. We want robot. Flying robot frame. Batteries. We want batteries. Batteries need sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid needs iron, water, and sulfur. Well, we have one of those. We have sulfur. So we should probably expand this a bit. Even though technically these should use all of this, like all of it. I guess we do also have this being hooked in now as well. So maybe we're fine. I guess we might even genuinely just want to erase this and just build more of this. Which we can do, but I don't know. We'll think about it. For now, let's just expand this a bit. Because we're going to need more. Because we want to make sulfuric acid. Right click, left click, and we have water right here, right there. We have... I like these little interlocking pipelines. I don't know why they bring me so much joy, but they do. And I hope they bring you a comparable level of joy as well. They're very... I like them a lot. Maybe too much, but I don't know. It's the little things in life, isn't it? Do I have underground pipes being made, or do I just need to do it myself? I think I actually just need to do it myself, which is... it's depressing, actually. It's very depressing. Couldn't I... Well, I've kind of literally put myself in a corner to the point that I think only drones can save me, which is a little ironic. I'll grant you. Alright, give me these. Maybe you... Perfect. Now... make me those. And... we're now out of iron plates again, so... I'm grabbing gears as well. Oh shit. Oh well, too late for that. Too late to worry about it. I do have medium electric pumps. Please give me some. I might act... I'm going to take another stack. Perfect. And then I will also take some pipes. Yeah, that extra row of inventory space makes a huge difference. Ooh, what else can I put in this armor, actually? That's my inventory. If I right-click to open. Ooh, it's a little 5x5. Okay. What can I make? Portable solar panel provides power. Okay. It takes up 1 by 1. Belt immunity equipment prevents belts from moving you. Probably useful eventually. Night vision, utterly meaningless. Energy shield, 2 by 2. So it takes up 4 slots out of my 25 slot grid. Personal battery. Yeah, probably want that as well. There are a few things I want, I guess. I want everything. I want today, I want tomorrow. Make me a couple of solar panels. Maybe just 5, actually. Maybe just 5. Make me an energy shield. And I would like a personal battery, but hey, we need a battery plant. So let's make like Tesla and set some cars on fire. All right. So I can probably put this... It actually has to be like right here, which is hilarious, but that's fine. Because frankly, this is all we need. Alright, we now have 4 things making sulfur, which is good. Now we just need sulfuric acid, which is bad. Chemical plant, so literally this again. Wait, but it needs 3 inputs? Oh, right, because 2 of them are not fluid. Okay. I still don't know how we're going to do that. I guess we'll have to combine iron plates and sulfur on a belt. Right here will do, I suppose. Let's just sketch it out. I really like being able to sketch shit out. It's really nice. We already have a split right here, so... Well, but I mean, we already have a split right there, so that's not helpful at all. Could have a split right here, maybe? Like this? The only problem is that we need to combine them onto a single belt. So maybe this ain't it. Don't mark it for... How do I remove a destruction mark? Paste. Destruction planet. Appears I was attacked briefly, but everything is literally fine. This guy didn't even have any bullets. Alright. Astounding. Don't mind me, I'm going to come down here. So what is making you wait? Just the 2-minute wait. Okay, that's fine. I want some of these. Perfect. I think it's time to switch them all over to good red bullet. Perfect. That'll probably help a little. Although was this massive base here the whole time? Probably. Definitely need more turrets there if it was, or since it is. We're not using much, or we're not making much in the way of red circuits. Right? Like, we're barely keeping up. But actually, we're just straight up not keeping up with blue science at all. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is empty, right? Yep. It's processing, so I guess it's technically keeping up, but only just. Only just. We're going to need way more than this. But this is just for blue science. We can have a separate factory. That's fine. Factories for the factory god. Okay, well, let me just fix this, quite literally. So, get these crappy bullets out of my pocket. Well, oh, you know what I could do as well? Let's do this real quick. Give me... No, not copper. I just want this right here. Read contents. Oh wait, no. Read contents. Enable or disable. If... turn this entity on only when the condition is true. Perfect. So this should stay off for probably ever. Fantastic. Alright. Disabled by control behavior. So this will now be fed by this chest of crap bullets. Perfect. Alright, so what do we need now? We kind of need a lot of things all at once. We do need sulfuric acid, something fierce though. So... sulfuric acid. I guess we just need to create a factory for that. And weirdly enough, we are kind of running out of space because this is where I'm planning on putting this oil refinery, and it's right here. So... what do I do? I guess I just build it up here and not worry about it, right? It'll be fine. It'll be grand. So we need iron plates, of which we should have some nearby. There's literally iron plates right here. There's a split of iron plates that goes there. So we should be able to split off of this, I think. Maybe. We do need more coal. How much coal do we have actually? 200,000. Alright, that is not a lot. It's enough for now, but only for now. We are completing research as well, which makes me feel very happy. That sound is very joyous to me. We're definitely not making enough blue science for all of our labs. That's becoming painfully obvious. Like we need this needs to stretch all the way along here, let's be honest. Actually, maybe this whole thing should be shifted all the way down here. That's probably exactly what we should do. So let's just grab it. Grab all of it. And then right in line with it, I think, is fine. Yeah. Right in line with this is also fine, because the output's up here. Apparently I missed some of it. That's embarrassing. Let's try again. There we go. I can't delete an en masse, right? I have to do it piece by piece. Why is it not placing these extra ones? It really should be, right? It's weird. It should be fine though. I will admit, this is kind of funny, the fact that I'm sending it up here to bring it back down here. But we are going to want to use engines elsewhere anyway, so I think it's fine. Give me all of those. Because I think we use engines for some automation of something. Probably. I think I communicated my point very eloquently. I'm very proud of myself. Alright, so bring this over here. I'm just going to replicate this right now. Like so. Like so. Oh no, put it away. Rotate it. That's what I want. Put that there. Fantastic. This small electric pole can go away. Wait a minute. Oh, is that the problem? That's the problem. Okay. I need to erase half of this. Yeah. Yeah. Because the electric pole was in the way, so it wasn't placing it. And for some reason it wasn't force placing it either. It was just giving up. What does Shift C do? Changes my weapon. Alright, that's fine. There we go. That's what we want. Like this. Fantastic. It's time to delete all of this, bit by bit by bit, piece by piece. We'll probably use all of this eventually elsewhere. A 1,000 advanced circuits an hour? How did I manage that? I haven't changed anything. I didn't increase the speed at all. Maybe just me picking it up is making the game think that I'm quote-unquote producing it, which is funny. Alright, what I can do here is... because all I'm literally doing is sending this straight down. I can use that to my advantage. I can also move this whole apparatus right here. Right there? Ooh, I could. And I think I have to, right? That's just too neat with it. Yeah. Hey, Rhythm. Cheers to you, mate. How are you doing this fine, fine Wednesday? Did you see the England game? Because I didn't, but I heard about it because I have this accent and I work a corporate job. And apparently it was really close. Apparently it was really close. Apparently it came down to like there was just nothing doing for like the first 77 minutes, and then freaking Kane came in with a goal in the 77th and another one in the 87th. So just, I guess, suddenly decided to come to show up to work that day, which is pretty good. So yeah, apparently it was very close. Was it against Ecuador? It was against somebody. England played a game against someone. Can you believe it? So yeah, it was apparently much closer than it probably was supposed to be. US 2-0 Bosnia and Hers. Oh, nice. Democratic Republic of Congo versus... Oh, Congo, that was it. Democratic Republic of Congo versus England. Was Ecuador the one that England drew or something? Because England is 5-0 right now. 5-0 and 1, which is kind of funny. Very English, I think. Wait a minute, this doesn't line up. This is supposed to be here. Which actually means... Couldn't I... If this can be shifted over one, I feel like I might as well, right? Oh wait, no, I can't shift it over one, never mind. I was a fool and I apologize. Alright, we're not making any blue science right now, but nobody panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. And remember where you always carry a towel. Always know where your towel is. The chokehold that Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy had over me and my friends in school should probably be studied in like psychology class as like a warning. Yeah. Characters. I'm in the way of myself. Isn't that always the case? The US team actually winning, I heard on the news tonight, but it was supposed to be some kind of do or die game. Wow, really? No, I haven't really been following that closely. I've been hearing it like third hand from people who are like, I don't really watch, but you know, I mean, I saw the game. Have you seen the game? No? So do you like Man U or Arsenal? Like those are the conversations that I've been having recently. I have to kind of awkwardly go, I don't know, I knew Man U because of David Beckham, but frankly I didn't really watch it all that much. And they'll go, oh, okay. And then that's the whole discussion, actually. Then it dies. The conversation dies right there. Dead. Completely dead. Alright. Games from here on are all knockout. 2 semi-finals, losers play a third place game. Oh yeah, I forgot that they have that system. I'm not going to want to pull from this. I was going to be like, oh, I could leave a space and then I could like go this way, but I don't need that. I don't need that on this dual band of very specific resources. It's just not necessary. I guess I'll put it right here and then run out and run away from all of my problems. You don't know EPL through my commentary? Is it worth I summarize anymore? No, I do. I do know. I'm learning more every time you summarize it. I am enjoying it quite a lot. But they'll be like, oh, who did you support when you were in England? And I'm like, I knew of Man United because David Beckham, and then I don't know. Stop asking me. But yeah, but no, I do enjoy hearing the summaries. It's very interesting to me. Like any kind of like competitive, you know, ranking system is just inherently fascinating to hear about. Especially like you know, when you don't know the intricacies yourself. It's very cool. Oh wait, what is this? That was weird. Why did I have that? It was probably a holdover that I copied down. Yeah, that's probably what it was. I could shift all this over, couldn't I? I'm shifting all this over. There we go. But yeah, I do know the EPL through your commentary. But I would still say that I'm very much an outsider. You know, like I know West Ham because they were facing relegation. I know Arsenal because they're doing well. But it's still cool to hear about. All right. Yeah. So now we have all this space. Like, so this was a huge, like, undertaking. It was a massive thing to do. It was a big to do. But, ow, stop. Okay, you know what? I'll just break it myself. It's fine. Let's just break the rock instead of everything. What's that for a plan? Just, you know, next to these test tubes throwing explosives, it's probably fine. Oh, and sorry, again, I saw your message, but then got distracted by World Cup talk. I had to watch a bit about an NBA trade that supposedly just went down. It isn't official yet, being reported as a done deal. Every analyst has talked about the trade, is like, what the fuck is this trade? Okay, since it's very topical, since we were literally just talking about it, what is the trade? I want to know. I want to know what the trade is. Oh, hold on. Could I do... Alright, so here's a question for me, right? Like, if I wanted to, like, tap into a line, right, that's already there, I would have to do something like this, right? Why is this rotated bad? There we go. If I wanted to tap into a line that's already there, I would have to do something like this, and then I would have to do this, right? I'd have to split onto the line. So I would do that. And this is completely unnecessary and superfluous, obviously. But like this. Oh wait. I was gonna say it didn't rotate properly, but it didn't rotate at all. There we go. And then this will tap it into... Okay. So we can kind of do a similar thing with conveyor belts that we have been doing with our pipes, right? Like, we have these little junctions that we can tap out of or into. I like it. But yeah, what was the trade? Because NBA I know a little more of, in that I know... Actually, no, that's a lie. I know less. But I know that the NBA is usually categorized by like 3 big players, more so than the teams. Like, everyone's watching those people. But maybe that's also wrong. Maybe that is outdated information. We should just be able to do this, right? Yeah, there we go. LeBron? Okay, I know that name. West Ham needs to spend a year in the minors. Ooh. I mean, honestly, though, if they're getting relegated, they probably need it, right? Like, I don't know how much you can learn from getting demolished by teams that are much stronger than you, you know? Boston Celtics traded Jaylen Brown, top 10 player in the league, 29 years old, former Finals MVP. Okay, so not just finalist. Guy who does shit. Hold on, this leaves things on here. That's a problem. Paul George, 36 years old, barely manages 50 games a year out of the 82 in the season, consistently chokes in playoff pressure games, as well as 2 first-round picks and 2... Wait, there's no way they traded... There's no way they traded... So you're telling me they traded an NBA Finals MVP for Paul George, who I don't know, but they also gave them 2 first-round and 2 second-round picks? They traded all that for one guy? The only names that came to mind were Lamar Bryant. Well, I mean, there was Kobe, right? Kobe was definitely up there. Kobe Bryant. for a while, but I think he died in a plane crash, didn't he? Which is really sad. And Lamar is a British. I know him. Lamar's a British artist who's like won quite a lot of awards actually. He's really good. Oops. Fuck it. I guess we're doing a hard mode. All right. Oh god. Oh, stop. Everything needs to stop now. I mean, I guess you can just take it from there. It kind of works. Yeah, there we go. Accidental Renaissance. Perfect. Give me those. Okay, we have blue science being made, and it's actually in the science district now, which means we have all of this space. Isn't it great? Philly got Jaylen Brown. Boston got get Paul George. Oh, okay. So Boston, the Celtics are getting 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. They must really think that this year is like the year to be a rookie. Like, holy, unless they're just really excited to fill out the reserves. I don't know. But that is something. That is something that they did right there. Alright, I want to check this. I'm so worried about this. I'm not going to do anything about it, but I am worried. Like, I want you to know that I'm thinking about it intensely. Alright, so we want Roboport. Yeah, I definitely want a personal Roboport. Batteries, that's what we want. We want batteries. I wish I could pin a recipe. That's one thing that, I think Dyson's Sphere lets you pin a recipe, right? Because that's really nice to just have it sitting there staring at you, judging you. All right, so we need sulfuric acid for batteries. Iron plate, sulfur, and water. We have water right here. So after all of that, I'm probably still just going to make it here. But I want you to know that I did this anyway. All right. We do need iron. That is a problem. We need iron. We don't have any iron. Oh, we have no research queued. Okay. Energy distribution, sure. Let's get purple side. No, that's silly. We only just got what we got. A combat shotgun. You unlock the combat shotgun after the rocket launcher. Okay. Okay. Alright. I mean, I'm not gonna argue, I'm just surprised. Oh, mining productivity. Why haven't I done this already? Go. Immediately. Holy shit. Any other efficiencies that we should be looking into? This has like a little symbol on it. That's mining productivity right there. Lab research speed 4. Wait, hold on. There's another lab? Yeah, I mean, sure, get it, I guess. Worker robot speed, braking force, logistics robots. Oh, I don't even have these yet? Okay, well, make them. Boston basically gave away one of the best players in the league for a guy past his prime, 2 first-round picks that they may get someone, and 2 second-round picks that are almost guaranteed to be nothing. Yes. Yeah, yeah. I follow the NBA like never. I know major names. Yeah, that's kind of me. That's kind of me with all sports. It's just... Because the problem is that if I was going to get into a sport, I'd like get into it, you know? Like I would know all of the teams and all the stats and shit. And I don't know. Magic is my sport. That's what I get way too into. I know way too much about. And I'm okay with that. It's fun. Unlike... That's the thing about like watching sports, is that I can actually play Magic. You know, I can partake. I can't really play Major League football. I can't play Major League Magic, I guess, though. So maybe it's the comparison is wrong. I can't play minor league football. I can't play any league football. I think what I need to do... like this, and then delete that. Yeah, we didn't need that anyway. Give me a box. And I will use blue so that it empties quickly. Perfect. We needed it, it turns out. Alright, put that there. Alright, so this is now where all of our sulfur is going to come from. These chemical plants are going to sit quiet for a while. Great. can I make more of the tanks? I can. I don't need 10. Just making an executive decision there. I do need 10 eventually, just not right now. Alright, get the oil in here too. Just get that filling up. We knew JB was going to get traded because there was a growing rift between him and the front office. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Okay. I mean, those 2 first-round picks better be good in 3 years. I feel like most people who join Major League sports, they aren't good the first year, right? Like, it takes a couple of years for them to get into the swing of things. For the team to get acclimated to them and all that. I would assume that's how that works, but, I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Perfect. This, remove that, do this. Give me these. Alright, yeah, that doesn't do what I want it to do. I mean, it does make building it easier, but just not that much easier. Alright. More. Yes. Some of the exceptional talent probably just needs a couple of games and they're good to go. Gotcha. Holy. Wait, he's 42? LeBron James is 42? And he's still, like, one of the best players in the bloody league? Holy shit. Good lord. Guy is a powerhouse. Can't believe that. He's not playing for LA, he's a free agent for the first time. I mean, yeah, he has reached that point of, like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. Like, I mean, what does he has literally nothing left to prove. He can just do whatever he wants. I'm pretty sure any team that picks him up is going to be happy to have him. He started right after high school, skipped college. That's impressive. They had to make an exception to the rules so that he can join? Damn. He isn't quite top 10. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, just that sentence alone, when you're playing with people literally a decade younger than... Like, he is against people that have... Like, think about how much more energy you had 10 years ago. Like, and I feel like that's always true. He's playing against people that are just, you know, quote unquote, like in the like 30, what is it for Major League Sports? Isn't it like 32 or like 28 to 32 or 35 or something? He was literally playing with his son on the same team for the last 2 years. His son is playing. I need to get into NBA. The NBA is hilarious. Also, I do really like basketball. I like how fast-paced it is. And I don't know if it's just the Final Fantasy kid in me, but I love how big the score gets. Like, I like big numbers. Like, I love Premier League football, but, you know, someone beating someone 2-1, while it was probably, you know, it's usually a very cool and close game and very interesting, or 2-0 or whatever. It just doesn't sound as great as saying, yeah, they beat him like 140 to 92. Just, okay, sure. Must have been crazy over there. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's fun. I like the spectacle of it all. I need iron. Sorry, I am getting so distracted, and I apologize. I know you're all here to see high-octane, like, extremely efficient gameplay, and I'm sorry I haven't been providing that. Okay, how am I going to get this over there? Because what I've done is given myself, like, no room? No room at the inn, it turns out. How many of these can I fit? You know, let's just do a little, it's literally exactly full. So if I wanted to double production, I would have to just do, okay. Big number make brain go burr. Yeah, exactly. It's just funny, you know? It's kind of cool to be like, yeah, it was, you know, it was a 100-point game. There was a 50-point differential between the winners and the losers. It's good. It's very good. I will say though, like, I feel like no other sport has quite the kind of nail-biting tension that the Premier League does, because unlike NBA, especially unlike American football, there aren't really any interruptions to play. Like, it is just people running all over a football pitch, attacking, defending, like setting up plays and all that shit for 90 minutes. Like, if the ball goes out of bounds, you pick it back up and you go to the edge and then you just kick it back in. Like, the only real stops to play are like field goals. Corners a little bit. Corners are kind of like a disruption. But they're also where a lot of goals come from, so they're kind of a welcome disruption. I don't know. I really like basketball. I think maybe I like basketball for the same reason I like football, actually. The fact that it's just so fast. Like, there's always something happening. American football really bores me. The clock keeps rolling as well. That's the other thing. It's like, yeah, the play has been interrupted, but the time is still ticking, so they can't just faff around, talk to the coach. Hey, do you want to do like this play or that play? How do you want to do this? All right, yeah, line everybody up. Yeah, I find American football very frustrating to watch. I don't like how much it stops. Much like, it's probably very similar to watching me play a game. It's just like constantly not doing the objective. And I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm stuck. How do I... Okay, you know what I do? I just be smart about it, right? I be smart about it, and I can just open up a window right in here. Like this. Like that. Oh, I love that it just automatically erases. That's so good. Oh, the red... Wait, the red makes... oh, the red... These go further. Oh, that's... Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's great to know. I haven't thought this through, because, like, there's literally this right here, but I can probably just go, like, here, and then, like, this... Well, actually, no, I don't need to, because I can just... I can bring this through here, right? I can have this go up to where I want it, which is probably going to be... Maybe what I need to do is not think that I'm going to... Let's not pretend, right? Let's stop pretending. Let's stop pretending like I'm going to have the engines on a bus. Let's look at how I'm using the engines and acknowledge I'm not doing that. So instead, I will do this. And then this. There we go. I have stopped pretending. Isn't that good? Isn't that relaxing? Aren't you more relaxed now that I'm just acknowledging that all of these engines are just going to go in here? I feel relaxed. Anyway, so now that we have that, we can bring our iron plates through here. And the way we're going to do that is like this. Right where the engines were, actually. Where were the engines again? Like, somewhere. Let's do the same thing with these. Hold on. Here we go. I'll bring them right here. Perfect. There we go. Let's just bring them right through here. Gap. Gap. There we go. The American football stop play is the strategy of it looks like that. I'll do this. Yeah. It's I see the appeal of it because I mean I tried to play like I got like one of the Madden games for like $1. like Madden 2015, I think, or something. And I was like, I'm going to try and play this so I can, learn how the game works and all that. And, then I can surprise people that I know things. Which doesn't happen as much as I'd like. But anyway, I went to start playing, and it was like, here is a book. And in this book, there are 240 plays. Would you like to try one? And I was like, I'll just play Battlefront. It's fine. I'll just play Battlefront. It's okay. I'll just do that instead. So, yeah. I definitely get the strategic appeal of that, for sure. Alright, I need to fix this, I guess. There we go. Flawless. You never even knew it happened. Alright, we have iron plates. All of that to say, we have iron plates. Fantastic. Do I really want to... Yes. Alright, good. I'm glad I answered my own question so quickly and efficiently. Now, how am I going to get these two on the same thing? That's the next problem. So what was the constant chess match of trying to disguise your plans right up until the play starts and then outplaying the other team in a few seconds? Yeah, it's very it's very short and bursty, which can be quite cool, but I find it intensely frustrating to watch. And I know that's a me problem. I totally get that. Yeah, the footy delay for corners sets up the play. Yeah, exactly. I think the other problem with American football that I have is that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just set this to be disabled. And what I'm also going to do is set my cat to be fed. I'm going to do that for a second. Don't let me die. Actually, hold on. It's not that I don't trust you or anything. Don't let me die. I'm back. Hey, okay, how are you, mate? Cheers, cheers. Are you winning, son? Yes. I've never lost. I only know how to win. Alright. Now. Where are the biters attacking me and how can I stop them? Alright, they haven't attacked yet. This really worries me still. Actually, this kind of worries me more. Never lost, except in soccer. Actually, didn't lose today, thank you. I was informed by one of my co-workers. Actually won 2-0. Alright, I'm going to catch up. Hold on. Do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da. Very antithesis of you won the battle, but you did win the war as well. There are tons of separate battles then of determining the winner of the war. That's true, yeah. That is how... That's very American football. It's such a physical sport. Sometimes you pay a price to win a single game. Real chances of winning the big... Yeah, that's also true. I feel like there's a lot of injuries. I think that's true of a lot of sports. A lot of team sports, especially. US football soccer is focus break, concentration to stay in the game and not think about a chocolate sundae. Or tangerine, as it happens. I loved it as a kid. My team was good back then, so easier for me to get into it. But yeah, the team isn't what it used to be with the emphasis on pesky safety thing. Yeah, the pesky don't give a... Actually, I mean, I guess they still get concussions, so... Apparently that still isn't a concern, I guess. Even though it definitely should be. Nobody can agree on... Rules are crazy now, and half the time it feels like no one can agree on what the rules are. No jumping on the Brady rule. 2012 or something, the refs couldn't decide what actually counted as a catch after a rule change, and it made a mess of good 2 or 3 seasons. Oof. Catches and targeting got messed up in primary college. Game moves at 50 miles an hour, and you have to somehow hit a guy with your shoulder under his armpits, but above his waist, while he's running and changing direction. Yeah, that's very true. It wasn't a shutout. That's not 2-0, my guy. US 2-0? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the US 2-0 then. I'm thinking of the US 2-0. Actually, yeah, Laguna, you didn't say which team you do support. Which team do you support? My I only see it through my in-laws, and they support basically whoever's popular. And so they supported Cowboys for a bit. Then, you know, they were like, actually, I think no, they were pretty loyal to the Cowboys for a while, and then they gave up on that, and they just decided, what if we support the Chiefs because Mahomes is good? And that worked well until it didn't. Worked really good until it didn't. I guess I want to do this. Then I can do this. And let's figure this out, right? So I want this. So what was the England game then? Maybe they were talking about the America game. UK. Oh, sorry, England. World. Oh, it was 2-1. Okay. Who got the goals? Was it? Just show me who got the goals. Substitution, not relevant. Goal? Yeah, it was Kane. Oh, okay, it was the England game. All right, so it was 2-1, not 2-0. I guess I misunderstood them. There we go. But we didn't lose. Yet. I mean, I'm fully expecting it. I'm British. You know, we lose a lot of things. But we haven't lost this World Cup specifically yet. And I guess I'll have to hold on to that for as long as I can. Hey, look at that. That actually worked out perfect. Like this. And obviously we need to rotate both of these. Like so. And like this. Perfect. I think that works out. Do this and then like that. And now we have this and this. Okay, we have them both, which is exactly what we needed. We needed that, and then we need water as well. And we can actually just pull water straight down from here, which is almost ideal. I guess I will widen this like this, and then like that. We can pull water down from here. How about that? Flawless. Good drawing, yes. Very good. Okay. Actually, no, this still doesn't work. I need it to be one more. I need it to be one more. Like that. That's what I need. Because then what I can do is I can do this. And then literally this. And then we have our water here. And we should be able to put it right there, right? As far as power goes, we can put them in front of it. That'll be fine. No, wait. We need it one away, like this. There we go. I don't have any more. Let's build more. Chemical plants need stuff. Good. Packers fan when I cared about football. It was a game against Detroit and Green Bay. Might have been Calvin Johnson. They always used to play on Thanksgiving. Do they still play on Thanksgiving? I know there's teams. I think the Cowboys play on Thanksgiving, don't they? One of them does. So obviously we need to do this. This is important. And then we also need this guy right here. That's exactly what we're looking for right there. Oops. Like that. And then this will pipe water in. It allows the conveyor belt through as well. I like it. I like it a lot. Give me blue, I guess. Since we need to get both items, right? And then we just need power. It's a shame they made these so just wide enough that you can't put a pole on the other side. Putting a pole in the center is definitely the best energy efficient way to do this. But who said I was energy efficient? Fantastic. We have things. I think the output is gas, right? Like it's a petroleum gas. Sulfuric acid is a liquid. Okay, okay. Good. It's so much easier to deal with liquids. I love the liquids so much. Cowboys and Lions always play on Thanksgiving. Ah, okay, there we go. Even Brazil went 0-1 first again. Brazil lost to Japan. Wow. I've been missing out on a lot of drama, it turns out. It's been almost a decade and a half since I cared about football. Memory's a bit fuzzy. Exactly which game was the straw that broke my back? Broke my backing of the sport. Yeah, that's fair. Yep. I can definitely see that. Okay. Just trying to think here. I think we just want this to be sulfuric acid, so let's just get that going. It's already working flawlessly. Who knows if this is enough, or too much, or too little? I don't know, but it is an amount. How much does it use, actually? That's a very valid and... My god, they made so much sulfuric acid so quickly. Holy shit. It uses 5 sulfur every second. And these make 2 sulfur every second? There's no way. Ah. So I need... Ah. That's... This is too much. This is too much. Alright, just give me these. Get rid of these. Hold on. No, stop grabbing them off. I love how efficient you are. But please, for the love of God, stop. Alright, okay. Right, so... Alright, well, we have some sulfuric acid. What do we need it for again? Batteries. Yes, batteries. This is how your kind dies? Well, Crix, you lived up to your name. I am lolling. Hope you're doing well. No, you see, if I do it, I live. You know, it's the what is it called? It's not missing hero. It's like the opposite. It's like anti-hero fallacy. It's like the anti-hero paradox. If I'm the one that does it, I don't die. Okay, so I'm convinced polar bears will outlive us all. I mean, probably. If I have anything to say about it. Packers haven't really been relevant for a while from what I hear. My brother still watches them every year. His wife's family are big Vikings fans. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. There's a house. I saw this house that had a flag on it, and it had, I can't remember what teams it was, but it was it Broncos? I think it was Broncos and something else, and it was this one flag with both the logos and then a line between the two of them that said the house divided or something on it, and I was like, okay, that's a really good flag. So that was pretty... I enjoyed that quite a lot. Let's see. What am I doing? I made sulfuric acid. Our batteries. Okay, here we go. See, I'm back on. I've caught up. I need a copper line. I need a copper line more than I need this. Oh, shit. Good work, me. There we go. I don't need these circuits anywhere else. I will just make more circuits. What I do need is like just a lot of copper. So let's obtain that. How do I want to do this? I keep moving where this is. I can never decide. There we go. Not unless if, you know. Yep, I mean, who knows? Who knows what the future holds? Alright. Yeah, we can just cut this right through here. Very nice. Fantastic, even. And then I need this guy right here. And that should just split immediately. Fantastic. Okay. I don't need these red circuits anywhere else. Something last words. Okay, no. I don't need the green circuits anywhere else. I'm just gonna... If I need green circuits, I will just pipe copper there and do this again, right? Like... I don't need to be shipping green circuits across the globe. I'll just make them on site. That's fine with me. I have a lot of plastic in my pocket and nothing to do with it. So I guess I'll just live with it. Alright. How are you, by the way, Windfire? I hope you're doing well, mate. The world turns into 7 days to die? Yeah, well, okay, here's the thing, Laguna. In real life, trees don't just respawn. You can't just chop them all down. So, like, I know you think you're well trained for 7 days, and you are. I do think there are a couple of flaws in your plan. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this, wasn't I? Oh wait, I don't need to anymore. It's literally already done. All right, sweet. You need everything in the thousands. Yeah, that really does seem to be the case. Alright, so sulfuric acid. I had 5 of these, and then I realized that this isn't even enough for these 2. So we'll deal with that later. Trees absolutely do respawn. I watch it happen every year in my backyard. So I hate it. Yeah, I guess they. You know what? Maybe they do respawn. Maybe I'm unprepared for the apocalypse. Trees don't regrow. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was incorrect. How much sulfuric acid do I even use for a battery? It's actually not a lot, considering these are making, what, 50 each? What else do I use sulfuric acid for? Sorry, I'm still learning where everything is, and also what my own name is. So, bear with me. Here we go. Used in... Oh no. Oh no. They made the circuits blue too. Oh god. Okay. Blue used to be my favorite color. Can you believe it? Okay. Like before this stream, like this very stream, blue was my favorite color. Alright, so how are we doing this? I think we have pipes go north. I like the sound of that. That sounds great to me. I love it. Sulfuric acid temperature, 23 degrees. 25 degrees. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to start watching the fucking temperature too. Don't make me play oxygen not included again, okay? I'm not ready. Looks like I'm not making enough blue think bottles. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not. I have this down here. I can expand it. I just don't want... I don't want to... That's it. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, it's just the blue thing. It's just the blue bottles. What is it? What is the hold up here, I guess? Is it just the red? It's just this? Somehow it's these. Somehow Palpatine returned. What can I do to fix this? Modules? Ugh, I can't believe I just said that. Extra products at a cost of increased energy consumption and reduced speed. Cost of efficiency, energy consumption, 20%. So that will give me I can put a module in each of these and it will be as if I made one extra machine. Or I could make one extra machine. The red layouts ain't working that well. Yeah. I can fix it. If I just make it horizontal, I can get a lot more space out of it, right? Valheim is a better representative of the sheer destructive power of our true enemy, the trees. That's true, the trees fight back in Valheim. Chemical's always hard to make for new players and can take time for experienced ones. Yeah, Chemical is definitely the complexity has increased. Like, I really like this, but this is just refining. This is easy. I don't have to really move anything anywhere. This shit gets annoying. Yeah, I just did this on a whim because I thought, I'll just get blue science going so I can get logistics robots. And as you can see, I'm kind of starting to. But it's becoming abundantly clear that we need a lot more red science. Actually, we just need a lot more room, right? Like, this setup worked great down here, and we have a lot more room down here too. Really what I need is this coal to run out, he said. With no backup coal. What I need is, like, I need to run out of the fuel source that my entire base runs on. If I could just get rid of this, I could run everything down. Logistics bots? No, not construction bots. Sorry, construction bots, not logistics. In Dyson Sphere, I think they're all called logistics drones and also fidget spinners. So I think that's why. That's why I was getting them conflated. I have logistics bots. I was setting up to make batteries so I can make the frames, these guys, to make the robots. That's what I'm doing. But I'm researching logistics bots. Yeah, I want those too. I want the world. I want the whole world. I want today. I want tomorrow. Bots are really power hungry. Oh. Just make more chips. Like more of these? Yeah, but I'm out of space. Yeah, I already did the research for construction bots, sorry. Yeah, I already did that. Help. You're gonna need power. Yeah, that's why belts are still better in some cases. Right, because the... Yeah, I wasn't gonna have them replace everything. Sorry, yeah, no, I wasn't gonna have them because I wasn't gonna make a fully construction bot factory. I just wanted to be able to send bullets to guns, really was the main thing. And also stuff to trains was the other thing. I guess, how much power am I doing right now? How am I doing on power? What's my peak? 12 out of 16. Can I not make another one? Steam. Steam. Wednesday. Steam engine. Boiler, there it is. Well, shit. Put it there. There we go. Fantastic. More power! In the space age, there's only one place where temps are important, but even then it's not really. I assume nuclear reactor, right? That's usually the only thing where you start actually caring about the temperature readout. Usually in video games, anyway. What you're saying is probably needs to go full though. 1.21 gigawatts! You're in the 100 megawatt range before I feel comfortable for watts. Interesting. Okay. For right now, we have sulfuric acid, and I do need batteries anyway because I want some power. I want to use solar power for like the outposts, so that I don't have exposed cables running across the planet. What else are batteries used for? Actually, let me check. Battery. Laser turret. Personal roboport. It is just the flying robot frame. Okay. Electric engine? No. No. I need lubricant. The other is construction box, and it isn't too power hungry. Okay, so the logistics bots are the ones that are like extremely expensive, and those are the ones that carry shit. Okay. Well, I need this, so let's just do it. It's so weird that it just like resets every time I place it. And then when I place it here, it's going to flip around the other way. I guess it... Wait. Oh. Ah, this whole blueprint is off. I mean, it's not a big deal. But I am sad. God damn it. Alright. I guess I will fix this then. Hold on. Alright, so this is correct, so we will just do this. There we go. Hover the oil refinery and press H. I don't want to press H on it because I want the output to be this set up like this. I want the petroleum to go into this first tank. Because then I can have the petroleum come down in here and join this line that already exists. So I don't want to change the outputs. I did think about that. But I'm much happier changing the inputs than the outputs. I guess I will resave this. I wish it wouldn't change the name back to default. Vanished oil. Save. Alright. So we have this now. And that's good. Wait, we don't have water running yet. Yeah, let's get the water running. Get the water running. Get out on the highway. I like this. This is working nicely. Oh no. Oh no, what? That's ominous. Oh no, I have to do the batteries? Yeah, I know, it sucks. Alright, there we go. Wait, why don't you have anything? Oh, right, well, that explains it. There we go. Boom and boom. Use belts and such to make a bot mole thing, and then after make a fully robot mole. That sounds awesome. Like this and like this. Oh, it's red because it's showing me what's in it. I was like, what did I do wrong? Why is it broken already? I haven't even started yet. Alright, perfect. Shit. No. Ah. More of those. Ah. More of those. Everyone's got their own style. Yeah. That's kind of what's cool about this game, is that you can watch, you know, 100 different people and watch them all do it 100 different ways. So, I mean, it's honestly, I know this game has been compared to programming by many people that aren't me, but I'm gonna also compare it to programming. It's like programming. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like it's like programming. It's just the same. Hey, Crix, thank you for the follow as well, my friend. And also, this is just a general announcement to anybody. If I mispronounce your name, tell me. Tell me how you want me to pronounce your name, because I want to make sure I'm getting that right. But I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Crix. Oh, I see. That's why it flips around, so you can do both sides at once. That's actually... See, the problem is that that's too intelligent for me. Oh god, that uses so many. Okay. See, I wasn't... It was too smart for me to keep up with, frankly. Let me guess, this is full? No, actually, no. Because we haven't been able to empty the heavy oil yet. Yes. Looks good. I like it. The wonders of Factorio is supporting every playstyle except one? Speedrunning? For some reason they don't like speedrunners? That's funny. I mean, not for the speedrunners, but it's normally like games don't typically mind speedrunners either way. Mixing everything thinking and puzzle solving and speedrunners just slap down a blueprint and call it a day. Ew. I could see that. I could see that. I know. People definitely speedrun this game, though. I feel like there's definitely ways you could. All right, so we're now making stuff, not at a very like expedient pace. Like this is so much faster, but it is giving us other stuff, which you know you have to be happy about. You're not allowed to be sad about this. You have to enjoy this. Enjoy it. Smile. Alright, so we have this. I'm going to turn all of this into lubricant. I hope nobody objects. Beyond that, though, I have no thoughts or plans. I am simply here. Oh god, there's another panel. Okay, good. It's good. Good. Yep. Alright, what are we doing? I mean, okay, I can turn the heavy oil into light oil, but I'm not going to be doing that. I can turn the light oil into petroleum. I might be doing that, because again, I don't think the light oil does anything. And I can turn the heavy oil into WD-40. Where is it? Here it is. Here we go, WD-40. That's good. So I can do that. Used to reduce friction in high-speed machines. Any percent in the most any percent is the most popular, so it's mostly that. Ah, okay. Not with the release of 2.0 of Space Age, that goes to RS Rocket Ship New Game Plus. So what is that? Is that Rocket Ship New Game Plus? Did I get that right? I hope I got that right. That would make me feel very intelligent. Something broke. A wall. Go. This one turret had to do so much by itself. Oh, you can just... Oh, that's cool. That's cool. How do I... I guess I just do that. I don't know. Random seed, new game plus. Shit. Damn. God, I was so close. I mean, yay, I'm happy. Thank you for telling me. Alright, give me bullet, or give them bullet. There we go. Alright. What else? I guess I'll get the blue chip. You know what? Let's prolong the inevitable. Give me bullet and better and faster, bigger bullet and faster bullet. And give me... Wait, what does this need? God damn it. This needs blue chip. I probably do need that then. Alright. New Game Plus means you can use pre-made blueprints. Random seed means you need to use a random seed, not a preset. I could see that for speedrunning. Yeah. Oh, you can... Today I learned. You can walk through this. I will never remember that, but it's good to know. Huh. Neat. Okay, so we have that. I guess I should probably do something like this, huh? So I can get through. See, I can be intelligent. I have moments. Please clap. Alright, so we have this. I'm gonna put this here. Let's put that in the loop. 1.4. Oh, that just shows me how far off screen it goes? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, this can go pretty far, so that's good. Get rid of that. Oh, I'm out. I need to automate this. It takes so many iron plates. Let's automate it real quick. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. 100% Space Age is my favorite character to watch. Shame it's too long. Oh god. Yeah, I could only imagine how long that is. Okay, what is the world record then for that category? It's got to... I want to guess... I guess that the world record for 100% Space Age is 15 hours. 15 hours or more. I don't think it's less than that. That's my guess, having never seen Space Age. 8 hours? Never mind. Never mind. How long have I been playing this save? Thank God it doesn't tell me. Alright. Pretty sure it's like 16 hours. Or maybe 20, I don't know. Don't talk to me. Alright, I have a substation now, yay. Right. The things. Yeah, this stuff. This is the thing that I need. Yep. Can't I grab from here and then do this? Nope. No, I cannot. Alright, good to know. I mean, it needs these plates anyway. I can just move this, right? Like that. Oh wait, we do need this. We need that. Okay. There's gotta be a way I can make this work. I want to have like a chest of this. I guess the way to make it work is to take all of this and move it down one, but I don't want to. But I guess I can. That didn't do anything I wanted it to do. What if I control shift and do this? Okay, control shift is how you like force build. Hold on, I have an idea. I don't think this is necessarily important or useful, but like this, I think it keeps the settings, but just in case it doesn't. Okay. Okay, now we have all of this moved down one, I can just move this like that. And I can take some like that. And this can be pipe to grounds. Like that. Similar here. That is set up so that it would wire itself and not overcreate or overproduce. And I wish I could remember how I did that now. I think it was... I just had this to this, right? And I had this go... Oh, it already has it. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. And then I had this to this. And then I need a yellow one here. This needs cogs as well? Yeah, it does. Alright, and it also needs this. Oh, and it can grab from there. Okay, neat. Okay, good to know. Brute force is the way you make it work and Praise the Dark Side. Your anger gives you focus. Alright, we're making it. Well, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We're making it. This is really slow. Upgrade it. I nearly blew everything up. There we go. Fantastic. And then I just want this to go into a box as well. Right here. And I guess give it power. Alright, perfect. This is just for my own personal use, so it doesn't have to be like flawless. Make an output for underground pipes. Oh yeah. I just yeah, I don't want it to just sit here with 50 in it. So here's what I'm thinking. We probably don't need 1,000. I think 400 is probably good. And this can just make this for now. It's not efficient, but it's passive. And, you know, that's really all we need it to do. It can just go in the background while we do stuff. I could get the A for beating the game in under 100 hours. Well, that's not going to be me, I can tell you that. In 1.x vanilla Factorio, the world record is 4 hours. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, it is twice as long. Good lord. Tell us to beat the game in 115 hours. Can you? I believe 115. Ooh. How long did it take you guys to do the legendary armor achievement? Well, I can tell you right now, not only do I not know what you're talking about, but I'm scared of it as well. Okay. So now what? We did all of that for we did that for a reason, right? There was a reason? No? Okay, good. I think I was just literally setting this up. That was it. So that when the time comes, it'll be ready. Like that. Fantastic. Alright, I like this. I like this little, everything's connected into the petroleum gas network, which comes down here. We can also continue it this way if we want, and we probably will. Good. You didn't get the armor? Oh. That was that was on a scrapped run? Oh wait. Crix, you speedrun Factorio? Windfire, do you speedrun as well? Or do you just watch it? Because that's kind of awesome. It's the DLC, we're trying to keep it spoiler free. Yeah, no, but you're totally fine. I mean, I don't worry too much about spoiling it because, and I've said this before, and I'll say it a million times more. Factorio has 1 trillion things in it. If you spoil a couple of things, there's still, you know, like 999,999,999,996 things left for me to not be spoiled on. I watch the speedruns. I don't want to get carpal tunnel. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I can tell you right now, I do not have the capacity to speedrun. Not only do I not have the gaming prowess, but I don't know if you've noticed, I get distracted, like a lot. So I know I don't have it in me. I'm not built that way. I couldn't. It would be cool if I could. I cannot. So what do we have here? But I do appreciate you trying to keep it spoiler free though. That's very kind of you. So we have sulfuric acid, way more than we'll ever need, probably. Wink, wink. So we can make batteries now, and I guess we should, right? That's kind of what we set out to do, and we should probably do it. We're here. So a pipe down, space, pipe up. Put it right here. Because then what we'll do, battery. We're basically going to do exactly what we did here, but slightly different. And then we need a pipe down right here, pipe down there. And then we want our conveyor belt there. We want a conveyor belt in, like this. Okay, and we want to pull from iron. At some point, halving the output of iron this much is going to really cause a problem, isn't it? Like, I don't like to think that I'm psychic or anything, but this is going to be an issue eventually, isn't it? I should really start putting this on fast belts just so that I can get the further underground. It would actually just be worth it for that. Right, we also need copper. Like this. Like... I'll keep it in the same vein as the iron, unintended. There we go. Wow, really? You want to speedrun a semi-retired due to carpal tunnel? That sucks. Sucks like a carpal tunnel for playing Factorio fast, yeah. Well, I mean, just anything, I guess. I could definitely see it being an issue, though. If you're trying to get a world record, because I mean, I don't know anything about speedrunning, but I do know something about being a little bit of a perfectionist. There's a lot of attempts that nobody sees, right? Before you even get close to an actual win. For the bus method, most people have multiple lanes, each for their intermediate products. Copper, iron... Oh, I see. Okay, so then you can split off of this lane like 7 times, 8 times, or maybe just 6 times. And then once you've done that, you then start using the other lane, so that you don't have the halves problem all the way down. Okay, that makes sense. That's smart. I didn't leave myself enough room to do that, but it is smart. Alright, we have batteries. Batteries exist. I want them in my pocket. Thank you. Alright. First 20 minutes of Thedo's APA run. See how bad it can be. Oof. Yeah, that sucks. I need a couple more repair kits. And I can afford them, right? They're just... Yeah, I mean, they're nothing. Nothing! They're nothing to me. Okay. We can double this. We can double that. If we want. But what do we want the batteries for? How much are we even making, actually? I've not been paying attention to numbers, and I guess I shouldn't. I should just ignore them and hope for the best. But we make one battery every 4 seconds. So we're making 2 batteries... 2 batteries every 4 seconds, so 1 battery every 2 seconds. Gotcha. I think I understand. So really, we only need it for the flying robot frame. We don't need it for anything else. So I guess we shouldn't use it for a... We don't need a massive battery factory, that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, it depends on how many flying robots we intend on making, but... I imagine this is good enough for now. I mean, this uses 1 battery every 10 seconds in an assembly machine, so we can just stick with that for now, because we have 1 battery every 10 seconds. Every 20 seconds we're making how many? How many do we make? So we're making 5. We're making 10. Is that 10 batteries every 20 seconds? Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, we don't need more than that. At least I can't imagine we're going to need more than that. So what do we need for the flying robot frame? Oh yeah, I made this. I made it. It's in my pocket. Aha! Why did this boss music start when I equipped the energy shields? Should I have 2? How much of a shield does that even give me? I'm full of questions and no solutions. How much health do I normally have? Okay, so 50 shields. 50 shields. How much health do I have? Yeah, we'll just find out. We'll just find out. How do I make a little personal battery? There we go. Flawless. So at least we have that now. We can also get a personal roboport, which is also 2x2. Open this, put this. Oh, look at that! It's a little perfect. I'll put it right there. We have that. It stores 20 megajoules. Alright, that's pretty good. Was that the sound of my armor? I hope it was, because otherwise I think I got shot with a laser. How come Doshington doesn't have carpal tunnel? He plays much slower. Well, also one thing you got to remember: humans, and I'm kind of just keeping up with this tangentially, but humans are not carbon copies of each other. What's easy for one person is not easy for another. Like, we were just talking about LeBron James being 42 years old and still, like, in the top, like, 20 players in the NBA. You know? Like, everybody's different. So, it may just be that May just be that Dosh Doshington got the magic gene that doesn't let them get carpal tunnel. I'm clicking really fast. Let's see. Electric engine. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I need to automate is electric engines. Which needs blue, doesn't it? Electric engines need blue. Why is this stopped? Oh, it's just slowed down. Okay, you know what? It's time to fix this. It's time to fix this. How do we fix this? Help. Help! How do we fix it? No, I can probably figure it out. Probably. So we probably want more green, right? Because I'm pretty sure these make 1 a second, and these use 1.12 a second. Never mind. Oh no, 0.25 a second. So this is 1. So we could have... Yeah, we could have a lot more than this. Okay, that's fine. We, in that case, need to just extend this. And we can't really extend it up. I mean, we definitely could, but should we, you know? Oh, these are finally empty. Ah, we have room. We have room down here. We can change. We can look at ourselves and make a change. We can do it. This is actually a pointless hole. I don't know why it's here. Okay, so we can bring this down here. That doesn't help me at all. Why would I think that that helps me at all? Alright, we can do something. We can do something here. Welcome, Coco. Welcome, Coco. Coco Poli. Unfortunately, I do not speak Russian. I wish I did. I wish I could. It's such a cool language to see written. I just cannot speak it, unfortunately. And I know that's my problem. And I don't know why I'm making it your problem, but I sadly can't speak it. So what we need to do here is... I have a plan. I have a plan. I have the beginnings of a plan. And that's all you need, really, right? If you have the start of a plan, you can come up with the end eventually. But if you do understand English, because I know a lot of, I think a lot of Russian people speak English. But if you do understand English, then welcome, and I hope you're having a great day. I tried so hard to learn a second language. Like, I was in German for 5 years in secondary school, and I just could not get it to stick. And then, for some reason, I let my mother talk me into doing French as well, and that didn't help either. Anything, it made it worse. I remember none of it. I don't know. I can't learn a second language. It's impossible for me, I think. I don't know why, but it is. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all of this and erase it, and do the same with these. And then I'm going to move it all down. And that will give us more space up here. I don't really know if this is actually worth doing, but it's too late now, frankly. You should have said something sooner. Okay, so if I want these two, couldn't I just grab it from here and do it here? Wouldn't that actually be easier? I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's like a lot easier than what I'm doing. So let's just do that. Oh yeah, this is going to screw everything up, isn't it? Yeah, let's just pick it up. Let's just pick it up. Oh. Oh, there goes that plan. How do I have iron ore in my pocket? What? How did that happen? Okay. I need my belts. Here we go. Like this. Oh wait, this won't be... Okay, I can't combine them here? Ooh, how do I do this? How do I do this? Alright, this has been picked up by this. Perfect. I can move this out of the way. Okay. Yeah, we need so much more coal. It's actually becoming a little scary. We've even run out of all of the reserves. Like, we've gone through all the little boxes I put out here. Oh no. How much? Okay, how much is left? 180. Oh, we're going through that really quick. Okay. Yeah, that's yeah. That's fast. Okay. I guess I'll just do this, and I'm sorry to everybody watching, but... Should have done it with iron first, because then, you know... Actually, do I even need to do this? Couldn't I just do it with steel? Or couldn't I just do it on either side of the steel thing? Like this? Maybe not quite like that, because that's too close. But you know what I mean. Get these out of here. I have way too much plastic in my pocket. I'll get rid of it eventually. Don't need any sulfur as well. Alright. Smelter. They exist. I've used them before. There we go. Okay, small question. Where's the output going? It's fine. I know. Here. See? Everything's fine. Wait, no, it's not. I should stop talking sometimes, you know? Sometimes I need to let the words stop. There we go. At least it looks semi-intentional now. Alright, so then we have our output here and here and here and here and here, but also there. And maybe even here. Fantastic. Okay. I've seen Dasha streams and many speedrunners as well. It's very different. I mean, honestly, playing to prevent injury or not suffer an injury is also smart, right? So it makes sense. In here like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Shit. Like this, like this, like that. There we go. Like this, like this, like this, like this, like that. Ta-da! Alright, boom. And... ah, so close. I mean, I could just move that one over, huh? Well, actually, it doesn't matter, because I still need to put one over here. Alright, so we moved all this down, and what that has done is given me space. And I'm going to refactor this for space instead of having an extra power pole. Because I'd much rather have an extra constructor and have wiggly power poles. See, I'm learning. Can I fit another one? I don't think I can. Let me... is there a Mark 1 somewhere? There we go. Yeah, no, I can't. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, so red circuit. Here we go. take all of this plastic out of my pocket. And all of this wire. No, I'll keep the wire. I use the wire. Okay. So then what I need is everything. So I need this. I need this. And then I also need this and that. And I should just be able to take this. Like that. See? Almost. Okay, there we go. I'm learning. Okay, so now we have that. I'm sure this is terrible, and I am sorry. I guess I will just use the cheap power poles then, if I'm going to have to use one on each side, no matter what. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And can I do without these? I think I can. I think I can do without the ones in the center. I can. Alright, good. And now we just place the rest. Oops. Okay. The den is the name, I guess. It's a name. I had to call it something. I had to call it something, and I'm pretty sure polar bears live in dens, so it just made sense. Alright, we can also speed this up, right? So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 8. Each of these makes 0.12 a second. Each of these uses 0.09 a second. And I request to no longer be present on this Earth. Alright, so... Alright, so we're using 0.09, and there's 8 of them. 10 is 0.9. Let's go with that. So 10 is 0.9, and we've got 0.12. And I'm pretty sure 8 times 0.12 is 1, isn't it? Uh, 0.12. It's a basically 1. So what I'm going to do is say that this is enough. Walk in this direction and never look at this ever again. Alright, I'm very pleased with that solution. Okay. Now back to what we were actually doing, which was, well, it was this. I need to delete this, I guess. There we go. Advanced oil. Alright, so we now have that. Yeah, I requested to look at this stuff. Well, I mean, there's a DLC for that. But there's a mod for that. There's an app for that. Alright, so we need... Does anyone else remember this? Or is this just a problem for me? Like, I always remember that advert from... What was it? Like, 2010? I think it might have been Apple trying to make people realize that their phone was useful. And that you could run programs on it. And they were like, there's an app for that. Like, I have that in my brain. And I can't get it out. So really what I'm hoping to do here is share my affliction with somebody else. Like if someone else also has this problem, then, you know, maybe it'll make me feel better about it. Alright, so we're making batteries, engines, which needed... This was all for a reason. I did this all for a reason. I wanted to have blue stuff, and now I do. Back in the day, there was a fake beer drinking app for like 800 bucks. Yes, the fake beer drinking app where you tip it. There was like, wasn't there also like a sound effects app where you could wave your phone around and it was like, I feel like that was a big one. I'm gonna get in this train and not die. I'm really good, guys. I'm good at the game. I am. I didn't even die. Alright, so what's the issue here? This and this. Okay, help. How does the logic work for trains? I spent... And also, if you do have YouTube... Sorry, Crix, I know you don't. But if you do have YouTube... I have a VOD channel and I am uploading my entire first playthrough of this game to that. It's a little behind, and I apologize for that. But, well, actually it makes sense though, because it gives me time to make sure that the description's right and edit it down, get rid of the front and the back. But my point is that I spent a lot of a stream trying to get it to work, trying to get this logic operator to work. And I don't know how to do that. Also, what do you mean this is as fast as it goes? Am I just not using the ore fast enough? Huh. But anyway, back when we didn't even have limiting and our armor had durability. When I was young, you had to mine the copper yourself. We didn't have any of these newfangled machines. You had to take a pick, and you had to kill some zombies in a nearby forest. And then you had to smelt it in a smelter. This voice is getting very hard to continue, and also completely inconsistent. I'm gonna get out of a moving train and it'll be fine. Okay, it was. So I'm here now. We have bullets here, and it's great. Yeah, I had to... So I was trying to figure out how the train logic works. And what I wanted to do, basically, I wanted it to be as simple as possible. It was really complex. I wanted to be able to use this fancy wire and say, okay, if these chests aren't full, wait until they are. Or if you are out of bullet, then leave. That was one condition. And then I also wanted to say, if there's oil in here and you're not full, wait. Or if you're full, leave. And I could not get it to work. I couldn't get there to be like two different logical operators operating in the same train station. It was impossible. And by that I mean no human has been able to achieve it. It's just, it is impossible. So, and I firmly believe that to this day. So all that to say is, if you know how to do that, please tell me. Please. There we go. You saw nothing? You might need a combinator or two. Did you have to make it sound so simple? Of course I need a combinator. I figure out the logic before I feed it into the circuit. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I thought... This is a... Okay, so let me explain. I was sitting here like, this is a wire, and on this wire we can send information, like we do in the real world. You know, like I connect an HDMI cable to my graphics card and it just sends this whole image. This whole ass image. That's not the kind of wire this is. That wire is a complex, like, structure of, like, tens upon tens of wires and data all being sent at the same time, right? All twisted up into a cable. This isn't a cable. This is one wire. You can send one signal on it. Yes or no, on or off. If you want to do logic beforehand, do the logic out here, send it to the train station, and then just say, hey, does this cable say yes or no? And that's so obviously simple. And it makes me so sad. happy, but also sad. I could probably make something up and send a screenshot, but I can't do it tonight. I can do it tomorrow. Well, I'm probably going to be finishing up here in about... Well, actually, probably right now. So, and we'll be continuing this next week. So, if you want to put something in the Discord, by all means, getting him to do it will be nearly impossible. I mean, have you seen me play this game? It's getting me to play the game properly is hard enough, but I do want to get that kind of logic figured out because I think it would be cool. I worry about this area up here probably a little too much. But I don't know, maybe it's healthy. Bullet. You can send more than one signal on a wire, but the logic would be difficult without a combination. Well, yeah. The logic that is provided to you in the machine isn't capable of doing that complex of an operation, I guess. Oh, these don't even have bullets. Oh, I'm gonna be right back. Let's fix this like immediately. Oh God. It's fine, there's a bullet right here, but also like, oh God. Please tell me I can grab it? Yes. Bullet. But yeah, if you wanted to send something like that in the Discord, I will absolutely leverage it. I will use that next week. Sorry, I work a corporate job. The lingo bleeds into my reality occasionally, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. But anyway, if you wanted to do that, I would definitely take a look at it next week for sure. I assume they're going to swarm here. Right? I assume they'll swarm either here or there. So maybe have one last... Oops. Maybe have another one right here. Right, so I was trying to do all of the logic at the end point instead of, you know, doing any of it independently, which is obviously very difficult and probably bad. I feel like this isn't going to see much in the way of bullet time, so I'm going to grab that, put it in there. Alright, I feel a little better now. Because now we actually have some turrets guarding against this base, turrets guarding against that base. We have this place is semi-turreted. Are these on? Yeah, they have bullet. I want to equip a radar in here too. And an accumulator actually. Did I build one? I thought I did. Or did I not? Or did I just build a personal battery? Can I build one real quick? Okay, I didn't build one. Let's build two. Because I would love for this to not be connected to the grid at all. That would be kind of cool. If that's at all possible, or even worth doing. Ooh, okay, that's kind of cool. In fact, I could center this like right there, couldn't I? Yes, I can. Alright. Neat. I like that. And then I want the accumulator. Where is it? There we go. Ah, I was hoping I could fit it in the center. I guess I can't. That's fine. I guess I'll just put it right here then. That should accumulate. Cool. Was there anything else? I don't think so. I think that was largely it. I have so many engines. I am ready to fix my car that I didn't use. I guess I'll have to wait for the next train. Oh god. Alright, I think we're good. I am going to save this. Progress has been made. What are we gonna do next week? Next week is yeah, I guess Robo A Go-Go is next week. I got ahead of myself. I got way ahead of myself. Yeah, I'll just call it Robo A Go-Go. Robo A Go-Go. I really thought I really... Ooh, I could do this instead. That's kind of exactly what I was thinking of doing, except, you know, better. Anyway. Press the button. There we go. I'm professional. Don't worry about it. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Actually, thank you, AJ is Poggers, for following yesterday. We weren't even streaming, so thank you for that. Crix, thank you as well, my friend. And thank you all for hanging out and just chatting and vibing. It was very fun indeed. We're going to be back tomorrow with more of our randomness Wheel of Fortune civilization. So we spun a couple of wheels, and that decided pretty much all of the settings for the game that we're playing, myself and my friend Ryan Craft. And it has been a lot of fun. Ryan he has more power, I think, than the entire rest of the map combined, which is quite frankly terrifying. But I have apostles, the religious units that can, hopefully, I haven't tested this yet, but hopefully one-shot a city. And I have like 7 of them. So if I can just walk them across the map and one-shot all of the cities really quick, I might be able to get a religious victory before Ryan destroys everything that I've hold dear. So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see how that goes. But that's going to be it. Thank you again, everybody, for hanging out. I hope you enjoy the World Cup if you're watching. I guess we'll see how that trade goes, Lacuna, as well. That's kind of a weird one. Those drafts better be good. But yeah, anyway, have a fantastic rest of your evenings. Check out the VOD channel, like I said, if you want to see the earlier happenings on this series as well. Or just what else I get up to. There's a few things on there. And yeah. Enjoy yourselves, stay safe, and I shall see you all next time.